New year, new Valve, maybe? Probably not, but that's not going to stop me making a video like this where I talk about all the things I would love to see from Valve in 2021. I feel like people always hope that a new year will bring new hope to Valve and there'll be like 3 major updates for TF2, huge fixes to a bunch of stuff, and then the seasonal updates as well. And honestly, I used to be one of those people to an extent. So instead, this year, I think I'm going to take a little bit more of a realistic approach to what I think is expected of Valve with TF2 this year. Okay, so I'm going to start with this one, mainly because I keep getting asked about it. So, Big Joey made a video about how there could potentially be a major update coming in 2021, which I think would be incredible if there is one, but I'm personally not going to be holding out hope that, it will happen. I definitely won't be holding out hope and then getting mad at Valve because there isn't one, because that was happening a lot before Jungle Inferno, and because Big Joey's video wasn't anything proven, and he said himself that it was a conspiracy video. It was a good video, don't get me wrong, but if somebody was to take that video and use it as undeniable proof an update was coming and that Valve was going to release something, they would be wrong. And then also disappointed if nothing comes out of it. And then probably angry at Big Joey even though he said it's a conspiracy video. I would absolutely love a major update to come out for TF2, and I really hope that Joey's theory is right from that video. I really do. But knowing Valve and the way they work, we probably won't know anything until they do something like they did with Jungle Inferno, where they just drop the teaser trailer out of nowhere. And then potential things about the update gets released, like in Jungle Inferno, the taunts got leaked, so that was exciting. Then there was the website with the 4 different days running up to Jungle Inferno, which basically told you what changes were actually going to be happening in the update. So I think once something like that happens, or, the Team Fortress 2 YouTube channel posts something, or it's said on the official TF2 Twitter or something like that, then we can start to believe. But until then, if somebody says, like, undeniably there is an update coming out this year, they have all of this proof or whatever, I probably won't believe them. I would definitely hope they were right. I would love a major update to come out for this game, but unless somebody from Valve themselves said something is coming soon, or, like, coming out this year and gave a date, I would not believe a single person. Just because of all of the stuff that happened in Jungle Inferno, like Uncle Dane tweeted a random date. Everybody thought that was the Jungle Inferno update, but it wasn't, so people got mad at him. Okay, so moving on to things that I do think are going to happen. The Halloween update. We're basically guaranteed the Scream Fortress update every year at this point, right? Valve surprised us all by releasing it on the 1st of October last year instead of like midway through the month like they normally do. Completely threw off the videos I was going to make, by the way. I had everything planned out. I thought it was coming out in the middle of the month. Then it didn't, and my whole schedule got ruined. But the update carried me to 100k, so you know what? I'm always going to really like that update. But I still expect that we will get another Scream Fortress update this year. The last Scream Fortress update was actually quite good, if I remember correctly. I know it wasn't that long ago, but it really feels like it has been. The effects were cool, the taunt effects were nice, and the new maps were pretty awesome as well. And, having that 3v3 concept in the game as well, even though it was just like a bonus part of another map, I found it quite fun. And that map itself was really enjoyable. I'm not sure if the next Scream Fortress will top this update for me because of everything that happened during the Scream Fortress update, but I do think it will be a pretty decent one anyway. And another thing I think will almost definitely happen is a Smithsmith update. So last year's Smithsmith update was one of the biggest updates we've had at Christmas in a very, very long time. For the first time ever, we got Christmas-themed maps, we got new stuff in crates, which is pretty standard, and we got one of the best collections of taunts to have come into the game for a very, very long time. Now, they are the only taunts that have come into the game for a very long time, but I'm glad there were these taunts that came in instead of a bunch of stinkers, because that would be the most disappointing thing ever. The skateboarding taunt is all I've ever needed in TF2 without realizing that is all I've ever needed. The tractor taunt I showed in the video actually made it in, which was really cool. And the Scorcher solo, which was the piano for the pyro that I showed in a different video, also made it in. Not because I made videos about them, obviously. I don't have that kind of power, and I don't claim that it got in because of me, because that would be stupid. But it was really cool to see taunts that I have liked for quite a while now, and that I wanted to show people have actually made it into the game so we can actually use them. I'm not sure if the fact that this last update was so big for a Smithsmith update means that we'll be getting like Smithsmith maps every year and an update kind of that size every year for Smithsmith as well. I'm not sure, but it would be nice if that started happening. But I reckon it would just be like a regular Smithsmith update next year, maybe with a fixed Woodville, and we'll be able to play the maps that are already in the game. I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be like a big Smithsmith update again. Apparently the creator of Woodville is still making changes to it to make it like a better map, so you know, hopefully next year if it comes back, it might be a different Wookville. The frames might be good and it might make a little bit more sense. I liked it anyway. Also, I think as well, there might be a summer crate like we got this year and, you know, the past couple of years. I don't want to talk about it for too long because it was just a crate with literally nothing else really part of that update. But I definitely think those are the 3 updates that we're most likely to get. I mean, I think it's going to be a pretty solid year for TF2. I'm hoping the bots issue will either naturally decline or Valve put something out that just kind of stops them all. But I think we're going to have to wait for the bot makers just to get bored and leave, personally. I don't know if Valve can do much more to stop them. But yeah, that is going to do it for the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you leave this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. This one is a day late because I was working on a bigger video that isn't ready and probably won't be ready for a few days. So I hope you enjoyed this one in the meantime. Anyway, thank you all so much again for watching and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.